The History of Negril by Daddy Ran. Tell us, Daddy, who are you?
My name is Ronald Arthurs. I'm 77 years old. I am a retired policeman. My father's name was Ferdinand Arthurs, and he was the pioneer of tourism in Negril. But before tourism, my father was a fisherman, and so they used to go out sometimes with other men to draw net. Sometimes some of the men, they always behave in a manner which was unbecoming to my father. So one day he said to them, by the help of God, I will never come back to draw net with you people. And he pushed his canoe on the beach after coming back from sea, used coconut leaf and bamboo, and cover the canoe over. And then he started to clear the property. And after clearing the property, he started to use coconut leaf and bamboo and make small little change rooms that you could go in and change your clothes and planted flowers around them. And every day he get up and he would sweep the beach, and many people said to him, Arthurs, what are you doing? But I say, I'm going to bring tourists to Negril. And some of them say he was lazy, some say he was crazy, and some telling me I was going to die for him. But my father kept working all the time. Never go back to sea. And so one day, Mr. and Mistress Vivian Weinman, they were staying at the Casablanca Hotel in Montego Bay. And they got up and said, there must be something in the western part of the island that we'd like to see, because nobody in Montego Bay ever tell them about the western section. So they got a taximan whose name was Babsy, and he drove a black Chrysler car. So take us west. We want to see what is down there. And they ended up in Negril. And when they came to Negril, they saw the beach. And it started to wonder, how come a beach like this didn't have tourists on it? And they said they want to find a place where they could hang out for the rest of the day. Luckily they were talking to a cousin of my father, whose name was Dante. And Dante told them he could take them to his cousin's place, and if they like it, they could stay there. So they came to father's place, they met him, they became friends, they loved the place, and they stayed with him for the rest of the day. When they were going away, they said to my father, they were going to do something for him so that he can live from the place, because he told them that he was a poor man. And when they were going away, they gave him 4 pounds. In those days, it was pound days. And 4 pounds was considered to be a good sum of money. And they went away, went to Montego Bay, called another friend, stayed to another hotel, and said, you have to go down to Negril and meet this man Ferdinand Arthurs. he has the prettiest little place we have seen on the island. So the next friend said, oh right, we'll go tomorrow. And immediately, Mr. Wineman sent out and got this sign printed Arthur's Beach and gave it to the next friend. The next day, the same car, same driver, and sent down to my father instruction that he should put the sign at the gate. And when the next friend came, they loved the place, and they and my father became friends, and they gave him £8, and also promised him that he would do something, they would do something to help him live from the place. They went back to Montego Bay and told their friend how much they love the place and how much they love Arthur's. And luckily there were people who had interest into advertising companies. So they went back to the States and they started to advertise Arthur's Beach in Negril. And they would send down some address cards of Ferdinand Arthur's Beach, Negril. Where the people in the States started to read, started to come to visit the Arthur's Beach. Some day like 2 cars, some day 1 car, some day up to 5 cars. And it went on like that, until the Firestone Tire Company sent one of their representatives to my father and said, we want to use the beach for a day. And my father, yes, that's okay, no problem. So they went back and they organized, and in one day, 450 people. Until now, it's the biggest single party ever happened in Negril.
What year?
That was in about 1954. And at the end of the day, we went away and flew back to America. Kept going on until we had a film company which did 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, starred by Kirk Douglas and Peter Larry. And my father's place became the headquarters for the operations. After that, it go on timely. And in 1955, we had an election. A new government was elected, headed by Norman Manley. The People's National Party, headed by Norman Manley, came to power for the first time. Norman Manley was also a visionary man, and he developed a program which is called the Jamaica Information Service. They would go out to the various villages and look at what anything that anybody was doing to enhance life in the area. So when it came to Negril, the Arthur's Beach was selected. And this place used to focus on the TV every 6 o'clock in the evening. And when the new Prime Minister saw it, he said this man was doing a good thing. He came down, looked at what the father was doing, and said yes, he was going to do something to develop it. So that's when he started to put the road, water, and the lights in. That's why it is named now when Manley Boulevard. And it went on like that until in 1962. We had an election, and the farmer government, the Jamaica Labour Party, won that election. And this Prime Minister, he did not like the idea of Negril becoming a tourist resort, so he stopped the development, and Negril became dormant. when Michael Manley won the election 1972, and he said that the development must go on, then hippies went out, timely went out. We have the type of tourists coming in.
So, when did you take over? Your father?
Well, my father died in 1970. 1970, about this time, Christmas time, my father died. And then I kept working on my cousins. They were here doing until 1982. I retired in 1982. I came back here and took over. And since I came back now, I run a restaurant, a bar, and the beach where I used to take in like tour buses and so on. I used to serve like lobster, fish, chicken, curry goat, conch, and vegetable. Or anybody can come and want any special type of food. That was running bar from 82.
82.
Until now, 19.
And you work almost every day?
Every day.
Every day.
Unless something happens and I have to take a trip to do something elsewhere. Otherwise, I am here every day. I make it a point of my duty to be here, that if anyone come and want to know the history, I am there to provide them with it.
Very good. Okay, whose picture is this?
This is a picture of the father, Ferdinand Carlos, and Mrs. Lucille Weinman from Los Angeles, California. First person as a tourist to Negril in 1952. There was another picture with my father and her husband, Vivian Weinman, but that was blown away by Hurricane Gilbert in 1988. I was not from
The first time when I came to Negril from Grangeville in 1980, and the bus stopped me at the plaza in Negril. You call there the Wharf Club before, where plaza is now. And then I heard about the Arthur's Beach, and then I came over here and I meet Daddy Ron and his family, and we could have a nice time here, bring our children also to come to this place, drink our beer and have fun and watch the sunset, and see all the people come here to take the boat to go to Stampede. And then we get to know tourists, Americans, Canadian, England, get so friendly, and here's a nice place. But it never get developed. I don't know why. Because I think that Iran is a poor man. And he's just a very normal man. I respect this place. Because when I come to this place, I had fun and can listen to music from Alfred's. And stay at that run and drink my little cheap beers, the cheapest beers on the beach. And you could get your food if you need food, and you could get the souvenirs. And the people here is good, and the Rasta man, they are so great. And you know, have nice Jamaican lady. I love Negril. My mother never see me back in Grangeville until I had my own place in Negril and my own woman, and I still love Arthur's. And I come here, I had jerk chicken from Tican, you know, people from all over Jamaica come to see Daddy Ron. Daddy Ron, Arthur's Beach, first beach in the year. I don't know his father, but I know him and I know the children, and I also know his wife. And this place is beautiful. I can
You come to Arthur's Beach, you get it cheap. When you go Arthur's place on the beach, you get a tourist price.
Yes. And
So when you come to Arthur's, you get a Jamaican price. Cheap beer, cheap Guinness, cheap Heineken, cheap food, all kind of things. Cheap rum, everything. Magnum,
And everything's good.
Soda, everything. It's delicious. Come right here. One next year, come here.
I don't want long life, I don't want
Long life.
I want to stay young. I meet all the good tourists come back to Jamaica, especially to John, Mike, and all these nice boys and girls. And we like, and I'm a big woman, so we just need to have a big life.
Make like you're singing your song. No more singing.